You're watching Worldsport.tv. We catch up with the biggest name in skateboarding as his party hit town.
For the past 32 years, Tony Hawk has been writing and rewriting the history of skate. Thanks to Hawk, what was once an underground movement is now a mainstream phenomenon. And in honour of the great one, the Grand Palais in Paris was transformed into a boulder's paradise for the Tony Hawk Show.
I think this is a great event. Not only is it in a monumental historic building, the Grand Palais, probably one of the most beautiful buildings in the world. You walk in and under the huge, crazy glass ceilings, there's people skateboarding and there's art and there's music and I think it's great, and I also think that it's just kind of bringing, the skateboarding and board sports world to the next level.
I guess in a way that sort of skateboarders and surfers and snowboarders are sort of, they probably think of themselves as artists. The way they kind of work with their mediums, and to have the event, in such an amazing place like the Grand Palais is, it's really special.
There were plenty of such artists in attendance. Celebrating their 40th anniversary, Quiksilver had not only set up the event, but had invited world-class boulders from every discipline to show off their skills and reflect on Hawk's impact.
He's taken skateboarding outside of its limits, outside of just its own culture. There's lots of people who can't skate who can play his game really good,
I could almost say Tony Hawk is skateboarding. Without Tony, skateboarding would have been as mainstream as it is today.
I mean, kids need to have somebody to look up to. I definitely think he brings hope to people's life, and he brings excitement and encouragement. And I think another reason why he's been such a good positive role model is because he's just a genuinely nice guy. He has a family, he's got kids, he's positive, he's well-spoken, he's, just an even-keeled person. He's really there, and he's a really good voice for everybody. And, not everybody is a good role model. So I think that's what's helped him, and also, in turn, helped skateboarding to get to this level.
With the whole boarding community casting their opinions on Hawk and his influence, we caught up with the man himself to see what he had to say about the evolution of the sport and his legacy.
It changed a lot through the years. People first were skating just on the ground and spinning around and dancing, and then they took it to pools, swimming pools, like empty pools, and they learned how to do big aerials and things like that. And then most of the skate parks closed, so the kids took to the street and they learned how to skate benches and rails and stairs and curbs, and it's evolved from there. Now it's kind of everything. It's street, it's vert, it's technical, freestyle, and it's fun because there's so many places available.
With heroes suitably worshipped, the only thing left to do at the end of the weekend was to skate. On the specially designed street course, Bastien Celabanzi pulled out all the stops to take first place ahead of Hero Antilla.
My mom told me, don't think you got it. It's like stay focused and really just imagining a perfect day, basically. I really enjoyed skating here at the Grand Palais as much as I hope they enjoyed watching the contest.
Then came the main event as the one and only Tony Hawk took to the biggest half-pipe in Europe to show that despite his age, he's still a true pioneer. To cap off the weekend, the Birdman pulled off the trick that catapulted both him and his sport into the hearts of the world, the 900. But it wasn't all about the man himself. There was a world first on the half-pipe, with Lindsay Adams-Hawkins becoming the first female skateboarder to land a 540 McTwist. And so ended one of the biggest skate events of the year, but for Hawk, it's much more than that.
To me, skateboarding is a lifestyle. It's an art form, it's a sport, it's an activity. It's really what has defined me through my life, and it's my salvation.